Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. My name is Simisage King, and I got my first top 5 video for you guys today. And if you guys want me to make more of this, just tell me. I don't mind doing it, but today will be the first one, and it has to do with the PU tier. And basically, I'm just gonna show you like 5 mons that are kind of underrated in my opinion in PU that are actually pretty decent, and like people don't think they're that much better. So let's just go on to the team, and this is not in any particular order whatsoever. So like I don't think Chatot is number one or Lycanroc number two. It's just in any order. So anyways, let's start off with Chatot. And as you know, Chatot, if you haven't really seen it, Chatot's main set is just boom bursting everything and just dealing damage. Now, the most common set on Chatot is Choice Specs and Choice Scarf, and like it actually does decent damage. Specs Chatot can actually one hit KO Weezing quite easily, and you know Weezing to be very tanky Pokemon, but not in the special defense. But the fact that you're one hit KO in it is pretty good. The problem that people see with Chatot is that its stats don't really help it out at all. Like 92 special attack is meh. It could be better and just misses out on some KOs that it really should be getting, even with the spec set. 91 speed is pretty alright in PU, but you're gonna get outsped by Scarfers that will one shot you anyways, because you have a measly 45 defense with 42 special defense. So a lot of priority Chatot will die to, and like its move pool is alright, but when you're locked into one move, and obviously the only two typings that resist thing, normal or rock and steel, if you're trapped, kind of forced to switch, and you won't get a kill anyways. Well, I think Chatot is a really good mon. You guys seen Chatot on some of my PU teams before, and like you see it doing work, and it just does damage. And as you can see here, like I put the viability rankings of all these mons here. And like it's just C. I don't agree with that. It should at least be B minus, but like it does have like a lot of flaws, but it's just a really good wall breaker in my opinion. Next Pokemon we have here is Lycanroc Midnight. Now, Lycanrocs are pretty cool mons in my opinion, good design, but competitive wise they're not that good. But I honestly prefer Midnight over Midday just because of this crazy old set here. Now, basically, your lead set, offensive stealth rock set. So you have the sash. Like, if you think you can kill a Pokemon on the team, you'll survive one super effective attack. Go for the sword stance, and then like sucker punch and stone edge do a lot of damage. And no guard, no guard's like the most useful ability on this thing. +2 stone edges that will never miss. It's just so much damage. You're reaching 658 attack if you do the maths here. That's pretty high. Now, the problem people see with Lycanroc is that it doesn't have the best move pool. Like, it should really learn Earthquake. Like, when Gen 7 came out and I saw this thing and it didn't have Earthquake, it tilts me still to this day that it doesn't have Earthquake. So I'm hoping for Ultra Sun and Moon it gets Earthquake, but I digress. But anyways, its defensive stats aren't the best. It will survive a few hits, but it will go down eventually. 82 base speed, yet again, Gen 7 slow syndrome. Doesn't really get high enough speed, but like it's good to outspeed base 80s, which is really good. And that's about it, really. I don't agree with it being in C either. It's just a really underrated mon. Like, its Swords Dance set is just really strong and should not be underestimated, to be honest. Next Pokemon I have on here is Golduck. Now, you see D rank. Golduck is pretty, like, fodder in PU. Everyone will say Golduck is bad. But where Golduck excels at is rain teams. It gets Swift Swim, so its speed is doubled. And that 95 special attack in rain with any stab water move is pretty strong. I'm not going to lie. This is the set I've been using on Golduck in my rain team. You haven't seen that yet, but yeah, my rain team that I made recently. Splash plate, so your Hydro Pump is even boosted more. You don't take recoil from things like Life Orb. Your water moves will be doing a lot of damage. Obviously, you have Hydro Pump and Scold here. You kind of need them. Like sometimes accuracy isn't helpful, and Scold actually does decent damage in the rain. Decent, not really decent. A lot of damage in the rain. Ice Beam on Focus Blast. You must have Ice Beam, and then Focus Blast is coverage. You can also run Hidden Power Electric, Hidden Power Fire, and Hidden Power Grass if you want to. Psychic is also a really good coverage move that is good as well. And signal beam, just that odd signal beam, just to hit like those dark types that are somewhat common in the tier. Anyways, like the reason why people think Golduck is bad, like they don't really look at the range set, but like Golduck is, it just has really basic stats. Like you don't really want to be using 85 base speed just on its own. It really excels on rain teams, and people really underestimate how much damage this thing does. I think it should at least be in C tier because when it's in rain, it just does a lot of damage. You'll be one hit KOing most Pokemon that aren't specially defense invested. So Golduck is a good mon. Don't underestimate it. Next one I have that came from the D tier is Simisage. Now Simisage, we all know people hate the elemental monkeys, but Simisage doesn't get the most hate. Simisage does, but you know Simisage faces competition from Shift Tree as a premier mixed grass attacker. Now, the only thing I'm going to say here is that Shift Tree is good. Shift Tree is a good modern PU. It has default access to stab, sucker punch, and knockoff, but that's the only thing that is got on Simisage. Simisage has the decent 101 base speed, outspeeding these base 100s. 98 attack and special attack is pretty good. Beat Shift Tree in the attack, the special attacking, but just loses out on the attack. Might not get stab knockoff, but life orb knockoff actually does decent damage. It gets seed bomb. You can run leaf storm if you want to. Just does a lot of damage. It should not be underestimated. Just gets overshadowed by Shift Tree just cause stab knockoff and defog to remove hazards. Like people could say is worse than Cacturn, but I just don't agree with that at all. Cacturn is just an extremely slow Pokemon, does damage, but it's just gonna get killed really fast, and its speed doesn't help it out. But Simisage does have the speed and the decent attacking stats to actually do well. Don't understand why it's D. It does not deserve D. Now the last Pokemon on this list is probably the highest ranked on the viability rankings, which is Cradily. Now Cradily is in B tier, which is actually pretty decent. Cradilly's main set is a special defense wall. It just it just tanks how many special hits as it can. And 86-97 in defense is actually pretty good. Like it's not going to get one hit killed by any defensive moves unless it's somewhat super effective. But its main set is literally just special defense, which is really good. Now the reason why I think is underrated is because I don't see much Cradily on ladder. Most people don't really use this one when they're looking for a special tank, but it's B for a reason. It can literally just stall you out. Like Cradily is a really good storm on. Like it just won't die that fast. You just toxic and spam recover. And then you have Stealth Rocks and Storm Drain, which is a really good ability against water types. You swap into Water Move and you get a special attack increase. So that Giga Drain is actually going to be doing decent damage or reaching 300 plus special attack. So that Giga Drain is actually going to be decent damage, which means more recovery than you just recover. It's just a really good mon, and I think more people should be using it. Now, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want me to do more like 5 mon videos, like I've been thinking of a few that I have in mind. But if you guys want to see that, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you're interested in seeing more content like this. Check out my Twitter. For some reason, I've just been a bit inactive on Twitter lately, but I'm gonna start getting back into Twitter, be active on Twitter, just like tweeting out stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.